Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Trade Talks Live. I am Roger freaking Wakefield. Man, it's Friday. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. Look at Squirt. Good morning, everyone. Happy FN Friday.
Happy freaking Friday, everybody.
Love it. I'm a plumber with over 45 years experience, and we started talking on YouTube 7 years ago. Or I did. He just started about a year ago.
Yeah.
I know.
A little longer.
A little longer. Year and a half.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's still talking on it. But the thing is, look, we talk about all the trades. We talk about how to get better in the trades, how to get into the trades, how to start your own business, the things you need to do to grow your business. But it's all the trades. Now, I've got another channel, Roger Wakefield Plumbing Education. Go check it out. We are rapidly approaching 700,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Turning into a crappy situation.
I know. It's a shitty channel. TikTok, we are at almost, we're right around 600,000.
Right there at it.
Right at it. We kind of bounce around it. We need to get better at that.
Share with your friends, guys.
Yeah. Share take a screenshot and say, oh my gosh, y'all should jump over here and subscribe and follow and check them out. But guys, if you do that, if you like what you see here, take a selfie. I used to do that with Nick Nimmin.
Yeah.
I would get where I could see him on the screen, and I'd take a selfie and I'd share it and say, like, look, if you're in social media or you want to learn to get better, go check this out. But that's what we do. We try to help everybody because we think that the more you'll learn about the trades, we've got 11 different topics and we kind of bounce them back and forth every other day. Mm-hmm. But we really think that the information we bring to you is going to help you learn more about your niche, your profession, your trade. And this is going to help you make more money because if you will take this and learn from this and grow, you can move up to be in the top 5% of your industry because you're going to know more about it than most other people. And it's not that you know everything about everything. It's that there's less out there you don't know anything about. So if you like it, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, thumbs up, and then share it with somebody. And I only ask that you share it with 4,000 of your closest friends.
That's it.
And get them to subscribe. Yeah. If each person here shares it with 4,000 of their closest friends and gets them to subscribe.
I think my contacts list is like 10,000. Yeah.
Okay. Well, only four. Pick out the top 4,000. Okay. I don't want you to share it with everybody. And I've been a plumber since 1980. Well, I started plumbing in 1980. Got my license a little bit after that. Nick, just want to let you know.
Before I was around.
I know. But as you see, guys, I'm not here alone.
No, he gets to deal with me. I am Henry Wakefield, a.k.a. Squirt, as you see down there on the screen. We won't talk about how I got that name. But, hey, there's a whole bunch of other things that he'll call me. I am sure. Just stick around and find out.
You may hear it on the show.
I was a 20-year pipe fitter by trade, but now I get to run Leak Pro. And I build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And we would like to thank Leak Pro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks. Guys, if you're a plumber and you don't do leak detection, you need to check my equipment out. That's it. Take a look at the complete kit at leak.pro. That's all you got to type in to get to our website nowadays. But check out the complete kit. It comes with both devices. It's a business in a box. But if you're not familiar with how to do leak detection, give me a call. Come spend a couple days with me. I will train you on how to locate the lines, pinpoint locate leaks under a slab, outside of the slab, even how to determine where the sewer system's leaking, all from that double clean out outside. So give me a call at 1-8888-LEAK-PRO. I'd be happy to discuss the equipment or the training with you.
And if you'd like to learn how to do social media, to me, it starts with YouTube. We started doing social media to grow a plumbing company. I mean, we literally decided, look, we've got to change our marketing plan because we got tired of getting ripped off by marketing companies. So I went and learned social media. I went and learned YouTube. Now, at the age of 54, I thought I was walking in to learn Facebook. And I ended up walking in this room where the guy says YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Second largest. And it's owned by the largest Google. And I was like, wow, why aren't we doing anything on YouTube? So we started. But a lot of you out there want to do stuff like this, but you're like, you know what? YouTube won't work for me. Well, YouTube isn't the problem. It's thinking that it won't work for you guys. I'm just a plumber. And you just heard us. We're approaching 700,000 subscribers. We're growing. We're getting there. And we used to have a scroller that went across the bottom that would tell you, if you want to learn more about it, I made a free webinar. And that webinar is called, or at www.justastroger, or just met Roger.
Met Roger.
See, messed up again. Justmetroger.com. Guys, all I'm saying is go check it out. It will help you get over that mindset. You don't have to have tons of subscribers. You don't have to have tons of views. You don't have to have thousands of dollars worth of equipment. You just got to get in and get started. And it's exactly what we did. Nick Kohler says, how long have you been a plumber? Since 1980. Brother Matt McDonough, how we doing? Says, Mr. Miyagi of Plumbing and Squirt, happy freaking Friday. I'm glad you're able to get that many people to pay attention and listen to the wonderful things you have to say. Got to go be a hero. Love you, bye. Brother, great seeing you in here. Have fun in, I'm assuming Las freaking Vegas, but I don't know. Maybe Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
Maybe
it's back
Arizona.
in Vegas right now, but no telling.
Oh, and go Leak Pro.
Yeah, baby.
And Stephen Rodriguez is wanting to say there are less people in the trades because the government doesn't want us to trading. Well, they're putting tariffs on it, but we can still trade, especially if it's the plumbing trade. Just going to say that out there. All right. National news. There you go. And see, I had it right there too until I moved over.
Perfect.
National news says green building initiatives receive increased federal funding. Now, I like this because those of y'all that don't know, I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design accredited professional by the Green Building.
Can you say that three times fast?
USGBC. Yeah. Lead AP, Lead AP, Lead AP.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, I did exactly what you
Love
said. I could have said that. So let's start with some positive momentum in the trades. Federal funding for green building is on the rise. The new wave of budget allocations is going directly towards sustainable construction efforts. Think high performance buildings, energy efficient systems, and renewable integration. For construction companies, this means more bids and more work, especially for crews with experience in eco-conscious designs and materials. If you're in HVAC, plumbing, electrical, or general contracting, the time to pivot towards green solutions is yesterday, or a year ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. But the second best time is right now.
Today.
Okay? Successful case studies are already popping up. Public schools retrofitting HVAC for better indoor air quality. Government offices switching to solar integrated roofing. Municipalities prioritizing net zero buildings. Now, one of the coolest buildings that I think is in the Dallas area is a Walmart. And it's up in McKinney. And they've literally got lights that are set up. If there's enough light outside that the sunlights light up the building, the lights go off. They've got machines that they've got AI that says, oh, light's enough, turn it off, turn off the switch. Yeah. Panel number 3, go off. But I mean, guys, they're doing really cool stuff. A net zero building that big. Okay? And it's not just about being environmentally friendly, it's about staying competitive. As these incentives roll out, skilled tradespeople who can deliver sustainable results will be in extremely high demand. Guys, green buildings are our future. Pretty soon, the government is going to step in and say, look, if you're not building a green building, don't build it.
Yep. Yeah.
If you can't build a net zero building, don't build it.
Yep.
Can you imagine if we built every new building moving forward net zero? The world would be a better
I'd love
place.
it.
I'm just telling you. I mean, it would.
Like, everybody love it.
And it's going to be more work because, I mean, think about it. Plumbers, rainwater harvesting, groundwater reclamation. We need to use the water we get.
It's going to be an upfront cost.
Yeah. But
To
it's going to
do that-
save you forever.
But that's it. There's not going to be any other
Yeah.
cost except for maintenance and maintaining your systems to go into it. It's really cool.
Neat. All right, we're going to move over to website review, buildingadvisor.com. Today, we're highlighting buildingadvisor.com, a powerhouse for resource for contractors, project managers, and tradespeople who want to level up their planning and their job site operations. This site breaks down the nuts and bolts of real-world construction, how to write better contracts, plan more accurate schedules, and avoid cost overruns. It's written by seasoned professionals and filled with step-by-step guides. One of my favorite features about it, their advice on how to handle change orders without losing your shirt or your, well, you know. It's practical, it's honest, and it's not about just trying to sell you anything and make you smarter on the job. Randy, what do you like about this?
This is a every step of the way, starting from buying the land itself. If you've got an idea that you may want to try to turn into a reality, I think this is a really cool resource, because just like it said, like I haven't found a whole lot of sites that go through the detail that this one does. We're talking about contracts, estimating, the bidding process, different parts and pieces throughout everything. Here's your hiring. If you're looking to get into some trades or build something yourself, this helps guide you through that actual process, the permitting, figuring out what you can and can't build, where you can build, things like that. And it's going through breaking down every part of it, which I think is really cool for some knowledge to gain. And that's one of my big ones. There's overviews of septics, things like that. I was reading through the septic system maintenance.
We're going to have to learn about septic.
That's why I was reading through the septic system maintenance this morning a little, and it's like, holy cow, like this is a great resource to learn some things that you don't know anything about. Like I know some septic things, but not what's the true maintenance schedule, how often should you really do things, take care of things, change the field, stuff like that. And you go through here and it's pretty detailed on the information that you can go through and gain for some of the insights, especially for stuff that we don't know at all. Building a new deck, here you go. Go through some of this.
I love it.
Look at the things that you actually need to think about doing. So if you've got a project coming up around the house or whatever, that's it. Make it happen.
And if you're an instructor, an apprentice, or anyone trying to build a tighter process, buildingadvisor.com is, and that's buildingadvisor.com. It's worth checking out. All right, business growth. Developing strategic partnerships to expand your business. So let's talk about a smart way to grow without doubling your workload. Strategic partnerships can help you drastically. In the trades, partnerships can be powerful. A plumber teaming up with a remodeler, an HVAC contractor who partners up with a solar company, or even a general contractor teaming up with a flooring expert to offer bundled services. These relationships help you reach new clients, share leads, and take on bigger jobs. But it's not just about shaking hands. It's about aligning values, setting clear expectations, and checking in regularly. You know, we talk about communication all the freaking time. I've seen contractors grow 30 to 40% year over year just by building the right relationships. I've seen roofing contractors double year after year by building the right relationships. If you're not leveraging partnerships, you're leaving money and opportunity on the table. Look, collaborating with other companies, referring other companies. You know, when I first started my company, I was literally going out to other plumbing companies and say, look, if y'all are ever too busy, you can't take on your calls, I've got guys.
Send me a couple.
Yeah, we can do this. I want to help you out. I will not try to steal your customers. We will just get in, take care of them, and tell them how much we love working with you.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, you'll really do that?
And like that's other plumbing companies, but
bet.
you can even go
To an electrical company.
That's it.
Yes.
Other trades, like foundation company is great for plumbing.
You bet.
Guess what? Oh, you've got a foundation coming up? Hey, we can come out and test everything and get everything signed off and tested whenever that's done so that we can make sure to work alongside each other. Or, hey, I'll refer you, you refer me. And it's a team thing. And that's something that networking has taught me in the last couple of years is it doesn't just don't just have your blinders on thinking, oh, plumbing, I need to talk to plumbers. No, guess what? You want to talk to some irrigation guys. You want to talk to some different things because a lot of different companies, plumbing helps and feeds into the projects that they get. So think that way also, not just one directional, because
It's kind of nice.
it is nice having the relationships with multiple people in your local area that help try to donate your services. Not donate quite, but you're going to get paid for it. But offer your services up because you're their person. You're who they rely on, and you rely on them.
And
helps
it's
for you
nice to
both.
have that. It's nice to have a company. It's nice to have an electrical contractor that you can call. They're going to be there. They're going to get it done right. And if you're referring them, that's amazing too.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're helping them grow. I did a podcast interview yesterday with the lady who was part owner, helped start, build, grow, and sell a big HVAC company. Said that they knew that another company was going to come to town that had multiple entities, meaning they did plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and I think roofing. So they teamed up with another electrical company, another plumbing company, and said, look, let's us start just referring each other.
Yep.
We'll share our email list, our customer list, and all this. And it works. Now, they each started growing and decided, look, we're referring a whole lot of electrician or electrical work over the electrical company. Let's just open our own. And they each decided, look, we're each gonna open our own entity and take it in house. So there's great opportunity there. And you may even team up with a smaller company that later you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sending y'all $2 million a year. I'm just gonna buy y'all. It works.
That's it. It happens. Like it's out there.
It works. Advice for apprentice plumber. Never stop learning. And I know that I say that a lot, but guys, you can learn your way up out of anything.
Mitchell, my best tip here for apprentices, pick the old man to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
Oldest one you can find that's worked there, been there a long
The
time.
grumpy, grouchy
The grumpy, grouchy one. There's times that it sucks working for that guy, but you will gain more insight and knowledge and get more hands-on experience with that person than just about anybody there for the most part.
Love that. Tijo the Terrible says, I'm waiting to get in the IBEW. Should I try to do sheet metal or bricklaying while waiting? I currently drive a semi for Pepsi, and after 10 years, I'm just burnt out and I want out. Recommendations. Look, I think trying any other trade is good. You're gonna learn job site safety. You're gonna learn how to use tools. You're gonna learn things. So I think that it can be great. It may not be the IBEW, and you know what? If you're not just 100% IBEW, say go down to the UA, the United Association.
Yeah.
Try both of them. Try the Sheet Metal Workers Union.
Yeah, I was
Try
gonna say,
the
out of the
elevator.
out of the two that you threw down there, I'm assuming you have an in to either one of those possibly right now
Right.
while you wait.
And bricklaying's a great career. It's
It
beautiful
is
work.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
I would love to know how to do that.
Yes. Masons are good.
If you're really trying to go into being an electrician, I think sheet metal may feed into it a little better because you're going to learn offsets and transitions, different ways of doing some things. But honestly, like the bricklaying is going to feed in just as well because you're going to learn plumb, level, square, and bricklaying you're going to learn it way better than the sheet metal. I guarantee it. As to how important that is.
No, I like it. But if it was me starting over today, I'd go to the elevator and escalators, installers and service people.
And it feeds, like you'll get to do electrical in that trade also.
Yeah, but if you go into that trade, you're not going to want to leave that union and go to
you
another
won't.
one.
Not at all.
That is probably the best union to get in. So,
And actually, you could actually jump in it, retire out of it, and then you could jump in the IBEW and
yeah.
start out pretty well in
That's
it too,
true.
I think.
Okay. Service work. Managing customer expectations in high demand seasons. Guys, look, this is the time of year right now. Every HVAC company in the world is busy.
Slammed.
And they know that. I know salespeople that come in and work from like April to November. Probably not even November. Probably August or September.
Yeah.
They come in and work that time and they'll make $1 million. They will come in and make $500,000 to $1 million just doing sales at 20%.
Yep.
I'm telling you, guys, it's out there. But when it's peak season and the phone is ringing nonstop, the game isn't just about how many jobs you can book. It's about how well you manage the expectations, because you're not going to be able to book everybody every day. And when they call, they're like, I need an air conditioner today.
Now. How quick can you get somebody here?
Yeah, probably can't do that today, but you've got to learn how to do it. Yeah. But start with clear communication. Okay? Be upfront and honest about response times. Don't tell them, oh, yeah, I can have somebody there in 30 minutes when it's really 3 hours and you know that.
Yeah.
Okay?
As a customer, that's the one that
Oh,
drives me nuts the most is if you tell me, hey, look, I'll have that ready for you in 2 weeks. I expect it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not, oh, yeah, well, some things happen and it's going to be a few more weeks. I do not like to hear that as a customer.
Well, you know, I tell the story all the time about the garage door guy that came to my house. Well, it started bad. Okay, just being 100% honest.
Yeah,
I probably wasn't in a great place for him to walk in the house
Yep.
because I was told he'd be there when I got home.
Yep.
And I get there and I forgot all about it. About an hour later, I get a call from him saying, hey, I'm on the way. It's like, well, you should be here in a minute. You're in Wiley, right? I said, no, I'm out in Mesquite. Oh, well, I was told you were in Wiley. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Strike number 2.
Yep.
Calls back an hour and a half later and says, look, I'm leaving right now. I'm like, wait, you're supposed to already be here. Well, we ran into problems. Okay. Then when the guy shows up and I open the front door, it smells like an ashtray blew in. And I like step back.
I can't
and he keeps
believe
trying
I
to
used
step
to
forward.
smell
And
like that.
and I'm like putting my hand up like, wait a minute. So I said, look, I'm going to walk to the office. I want you to follow me. We're going to go out to the garage. So we do. And then he tries to hardcore sell me. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm not real good about that. But when I tell you to leave and you tell me no, that I got to pay you, and I tell you, if I got to go get my gun, I'm going to pay you, but it's going to be in lead. It ain't good. But it started out with not being honest about the time.
Yeah.
And customers can handle delays. I could handle it. I handled it twice that day. They can't handle the silence, not knowing. The guy did keep calling. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm still going to give you a chance. Come on.
Yep.
But use tools that send automatic text updates when a tech is en route or delayed. Train your team to stay calm and professional, even under pressure. And when you're booked solid, don't be afraid to offer advice, or maybe you've got some checklists that can help them do something on their own. It may give them something to do while they wait. Maybe they can go ahead and write your 5-star review. I don't know. But at the end of the day, communication is what separates the pros from the not so pros.
Yeah. That's it.
It's huge.
Communication. And like, I remember hearing that as an apprentice, and I was like, man, are you kidding me? Here I am 20 something years later. Communication. If you have clear communication, you are doing great. And that's what customers honestly appreciate more than anything, is that clear communication up front, and be honest about it. Don't tell them, oh, I'm going to be there, I'm on the way already. Don't send out that automated text before you start actually heading that way, or it'll bite you in the butt. So
Yeah, buddy.
keep an eye out.
All right. Where'd it go? Okay, right here. Okay, so Eduardo Molina says, have a question. I have a helper that tries his best, helps out a lot. Boss man doesn't want to give him a raise. What's your advice to my helper? Man, it may be time to look for another job. It may be time for him to go to the boss and say, look, brother, I'm working my tail off. I'd like another $1 or $2 an hour. And then if the boss says no, then it's time to look. Tijo says, I was also interested in plumbing, pipe fitters, but they require a 6-month pre-apprenticeship unpaid to get a welding certification.
Whoa.
I don't like unpaid apprenticeships, guys.
Yeah, 6 months
yeah,
of
that's
unpaid to get a
crazy.
weld cert?
Yeah.
That's no.
Yeah, I'd be saying, thank you, but no, thank you. And as a father, I'm not sure I can appreciate you guys and the show. Well, number one, thank you very much. And guys, if you hadn't done it, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified every time we go live. And share this with somebody that you think that this could help, because TJ, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe in unpaid apprenticeships at all. Now, Randy says sometimes, look, if you really want to go to work for a company, show up and say, look, I'll work for you for 1 week show you what you're going to miss out on if you don't hire me.
That's it.
And you know what? I like that. It's like, you know what? step in. But you know what? He comes in for a week and shows me that he's that guy. I'm paying him.
That's it.
I don't want you to work ever for a week unpaid.
Yep.
Andrew Lockhart says he was an hour late, to tell the truth. Well, after, not necessarily, but you can believe.
Yeah.
Don't tell your customers that, because when you tell me you'll be there when I get there, and really it's 3.5 hours later, that's not an hour late.
Yep.
So, Andrew, we can agree to disagree, but we're good with that. Materials, equipment, and tools. Innovations in construction materials for sustainability. Now, we're talking a lot about sustainability today. Yep. And guys, if you understand, we talk a lot about sustainability. We talk a lot about communication. And we talk a lot about safety. Yep. But that is something that we should all be looking at each and every day. So let's look at some of the coolest new sustainable building materials hitting the market. We're talking bioconcrete that heals its own cracks.
I think that's just cool. I mean, like,
I didn't know they were making AI concrete now. Just saying. Composite wood made from recycled plastic. And we've seen some of this engineered wood that they say is stronger than steel.
Just as strong. That's it.
That is crazy. And then hemp-based insulation that performs like fiberglass without the health risks.
Yeah.
And I hate being in an attic and breathing in all that fiberglass.
Yes, I do not miss old attics that have all that fiberglass insulation at all, one bit. I did some spraying insulation side gig one time during the summers.
Yep.
Not fiberglass, luckily.
And here's the deal. These ideas aren't the really far outside the box ideas anymore. They're showing up in spec sheets and they're getting approved in code books. And while they may cost a little bit more up front, the long-term savings in durability and energy efficiency are real. Contractors that understand these materials are winning jobs, are using them, and they're helping clients build smarter, greener, and more future-proof homes. Guys, the future's here. It's already here.
Yeah, we're there.
We're almost living the Jetsons. As soon as I get that flying car, I'm gonna be like, we're there. We are there.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to learn to do what we do, I do social media. And I started it by learning YouTube. And a lot of people tell me, I can't do YouTube. It's like, why? And they're like, oh my gosh, I don't have the equipment. I don't have the followers. I don't have the views. I'm like, well, I didn't either when I started.
Nope.
I think I had 9 subscribers when I really started getting serious and making videos. And I could probably tell you who all 9 of them were. But guys, the thing about it is I learned it. I've probably invested more in learning YouTube and social media than anybody I know. But I think it's why we're able to grow. And I think it's why I'm able to tell people, look, YouTube's not the problem. It's that voice in your head making you think that it won't work for you, because I'm just a plumber and I made it work for me. So if you want to find out more about it, you can kickstart your YouTube with a free webinar. And I made this webinar to help you get over some of this mindset stuff. So if you'd like to learn about it, go to www.justmattroger.com. Check it out and let me know what you think, because I think that you'll like it. But also, today's show is brought to you by Leak Pro, the go-to solution for plumbers who are tired of outsourcing their leak detection work. And Randy, we talk to people all the time that call us and they say, look, I'm thinking about coming in for the training.
Yep.
And we always say, well, you know, why? Why do you want to come get trained? Why do you want to do this? Well, the guy that I send work to is 6 weeks out.
Yep.
If you're a customer, do you want to wait 6 weeks to have somebody come fix anything for you?
Oh, no. I'm calling the next plumber, I guarantee
yeah.
it. Oh, 6 weeks for you. You're going to try another plumber. And the only way you're going to find any plumber that can do it faster, because they do leak detection in-house.
Absolutely.
That's the key to it, guys. And at Leak Pro, we build the most precise leak detection equipment for professional plumbers. It's easy to use. It's the equipment, push button activation, one wire up to your headphones. The only adjustment on the whole device is a volume knob. No calibration, no gains, any of that. It's push button, you take a listen. Do you hear something or not? And that's the key. I've got a training center out here that we built. I've got 11 leaks under a slab. If you want to learn how to do leak detection, come spend a couple days with me. teach you how to locate lines, pinpoint locate leaks under a slab, outside of the slab, even in sewer systems. So guys, check out the equipment at www.leak-pro.com or leak.pro if you want to be young and hip. You're typing in leak.pro, I know.
I
You're
am. I'm just trying to see if it works.
Guys, check out the complete kit. It's the business in a box. But if you want to talk about the training, give me a call at 1-8888-LEAK-PRO, and I'd be happy to discuss everything that goes into getting all that booked and set up. So give me a call. Look forward to hearing from you.
Because it works. And
Big time.
Leak.pro does work. I'm just saying, just checking, look good. MEP. Best practices for maintaining MEP systems. Now, of course, MEP, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. I remember the first time I heard that, I'm like, well, what's MEP? It's like, I'm just plumbing. It's all of it. So if you want to keep your system running at peak performance, there's things that you can do. Whether it's HVAC, plumbing, or electrical, regular maintenance is what saves jobs from turning into emergencies. Smart contractors set up preventative schedules, check performance logs, and inspect high-risk components before they fail. If you wait till it fails, you're behind the 8 ball. You're in trouble. It's not
Big
good.
time. No. It sucks to have to replace because you didn't fix that one little part. Oh, now it tore up the rest of the unit. So now you got to replace the whole unit. Well, then you got to pay all that extra labor, and then you got to deal with getting that unit in and out, all the extras. You didn't have to. You could have just fixed that one little part, and it would have kept the whole system running a lot longer.
And technology's helping. Remote sensors, cloud-based logs, AI diagnostics, they're all catching issues before a human can ever even see it. And if you're not doing seasonal inspections and recording the trends, you're missing the chance to reduce callouts, save time, and extend equipment life. A little maintenance today prevents a lot of headaches tomorrow.
That's it. We talk about this a lot. And all you MEP people out there working for a company, do y'all offer a maintenance membership to where you just come and maintain the system to check all the key little parts and pieces and just kind of do an inspection? It's great to do in your downtime when guys are slow. Send them out to go run all those tests and checks at all the people that you've got signed up. Keep some of these things in mind because it's out there and it can keep cash flow good. It can keep your guys busy on the job so that they're staying productive even in your downtimes.
Absolutely. Okay, where the work is. Now, Randy, there's an increasing demand in the healthcare facility construction.
Always love it. Love to be able to say, like I've done a lot of hospitals and things.
Well, we both worked
Put
on the
in
big one.
boilers, put in steam, put in all sorts of parts and pieces. And guess what? Takes every trade to get a hospital working. That's construction workers setting people up to save lives.
You bet.
And that's the key to it, guys.
I love that.
That hits home for everybody out there. But if you are looking for some steady work, healthcare construction is booming, especially in the South and the Midwest.
Gotta love it.
Hospitals, love doing them. Outpatient clinics, we've done some of those together. Senior care centers, I've done some of those. They're all expanding, guys. That means demand for the trades like plumbing, HVAC, electrical, med gas. Yeah.
Which in Texas falls under plumbing.
That's it. The installation is climbing fast, guys. These jobs tend to have long timelines, very strict codes. And like the reason the timeline's long, MedGas is a super clean installation. That takes time because they go into this dirty space and you're installing this
High
pure
purity line.
clean
Yeah.
line in this disaster of a space sometimes.
Yep.
It's wild, but it takes more time. Codes are way stricter on who can and can't touch it, things like that. There's also specialized specs in these spaces. Everything, there's a rule for it all, especially if you're
And there's a
doing
lot of rules
hospitals,
for it
things
all.
like that. Yeah, because like I've done operating rooms, different parts and pieces. Oh, that's got to be different pipe in that room. Everything changes. You've got to learn some of these things.
Or even in an X-ray room where you got lead walls.
Yes,
It's like you got
that's
to
it.
penetrate that. It's like, okay, how do we do that? Yeah.
What's the right setup for it? What do we need? And that means higher pay for skilled pros who know this game, that understand the ins and outs of hospitals, medical work, any of it. If you've never worked healthcare jobs before, now's the time to get familiar with it. With infection control protocols and clean construction methods.
You bet.
Guys, these projects are coming, and the trades that are ready will win big.
And the neat thing about it, and I look, because, Parkland Hospital,
Yep.
I got to go out there for the underground. I was with the joint venture mechanical group that DSI and Brant put together. And, man, it was great. I mean, to get out there to be the quality control manager on the underground was so cool. And, to get to inspect the work as it was going in to make sure we were doing everything step by step like it should be. Now, I ended up leaving there, went to become director of operations for another company. But, and the opportunities there were phenomenal. And you went on it later.
I did. We were talking about like durations of construction projects the other day. Parkland's my longest one job site. Like I always said Texas Instruments, but I worked in so many buildings out there.
Wasn't like one job
It wasn't
site.
like one job site. Parkland I was there 14 months. Now I did work in 2 different buildings. So that kind of did help me because I prefer to be on a job 6 months max. Let me get in there.
So to
Let me
keep them
build a
there
mechanical
a year
room.
is a long time.
Let me get systems going. Let me get out and get on another one on a blank canvas, please. So 14 months is a long time on
and I'm
one
going to
project.
disagree with you.
Okay. What are you disagreeing with?
Your longest duration in one spot,
Go ahead.
the estimating office at Brant.
No, I know. But that
At
wasn't
the same desk.
a construction
No,
project.
no, I get it.
Like,
I just you know, I'm reaching
no,
outside the box.
Like a lot of people ask me like why I loved working commercial. I got some of the most amazing views of
Oh,
Dallas.
that's amazing. And I got Austin too.
Working
Building a
high
Schlumberger.
rises. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it doesn't get no better sometimes. You get some really great views. Like that's what I told a lot of people in the office. They're like, "Oh yeah, how you like our view?" I said, "Yeah, it's a bunch of cubes." You should have seen some of the office views I had.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, if you're on sites and you love them, take some pictures and keep them around because you'll want to.
Yeah,
look back
because
to
we
those
didn't.
someday.
I didn't always have a camera with me.
No,
didn't
that's
always
it.
have a phone with me. But I remember, you build relationships with the maintenance people there, the building people running it. I remember, for a date one night,
Yep.
I took a girl down to downtown Dallas, went into Republic Tower, and said, "Hey, can I go up to the roof by any chance?" And don't know why I did it.
Yep.
It's just like, you know what? Can I go up the roof? And they said, "Yeah."
Yeah. Never hurts to ask.
So we went up, and the guy even asked, "Do I need to take you up there?" I said, "No, I got my key with me. I was a plumber. I had key to the roof. There was a mechanical room up there."
Yep.
I said, "No, I got my key." He said, "Okay. Come down when you're ready."
Yep.
So we go up on the roof, open the door, go out. And this lady was afraid of heights.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, walking up to the edge, I mean, she's like just not really leaning over. And I'm like, "Is this view beautiful?" And she says, "Yeah, but I want to look down there." So you got to lean over to do it. And she said, I don't know that I can. And she put her hands behind. She said, "Will you grab my hands?" I said, "Yeah." And I grabbed her hands and she leaned out so fast. I was like, holy. And I'm holding her and she's literally, I've got her hands and she is leaned out over the edge of the building.
No.
And I'm like, I'm pulled her. I mean, I left her there for a second,
Yeah,
but
no,
pulled her out. She's like, "I want to do that again." I said, "No, no."
Like I'm the kid that would have been running towards the edge too fast
right,
to stop to
right.
actually
It
look and
slide
like let
right
me
up
look.
to it.
Yeah. All
I
right.
know.
Cool.
No, I get it. But
I don't think I'd do that though. Like it. I don't know.
that was just one of the coolest things, though.
Yeah.
To get up there and just be able to walk around your downtown Dallas 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Yep.
And it's like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Pretty cool stuff.
I think my favorite is the water park.
Oh, yeah, that's the neatest job.
When I took the kids back. And when I took the kids are. My daddy built this.
Yep.
Wait, huh? Hey, wait, you really built this? So, well, I didn't build it all, but yeah, like all that piping there, yeah, I helped install all that. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever forget your cool installs.
Yeah.
It's fun to look back at.
Pretty neat stuff. All right. Instructor training. Best practices for hands-on skills training.
Yes.
Now, you taught some kids some pretty cool skills.
I did. I love teaching. That's one of the reasons I enjoy doing the things I do at League Pro. I still get to teach people how to do some things, give them some new skills they don't have. But let's talk training, specifically how to make hands-on sessions actually stick.
We do that out here a lot.
A whole lot. Speaking of, won't be here Monday or Tuesday. Got training next week.
I'll be here.
That's it. It's not enough to hand a tool to a student and say, hey, go figure it out. You've got to make a plan. Okay. Break task into small steps. Let students watch first and then do. Like one of the biggest things I can think of here is lighting a torch. There's a very specific way you want to light a torch to cut metal pipe. Teach them every little step and aspect and what you actually look at before you let them try. But show them, let them see you do it, and then attempt it.
Mm-hmm.
While they're attempting it, correct them in real time while they are doing it. When they get it right, have them shut it down and try again on their own. Some of the best training programs out there use recorded sessions for self-review and invite other instructors to coach each other. And that's something we were actually talking about just the other day in here. It's like film yourself in that class. I watched these back again to see how we did and things that we can improve on. Also have other people. I have him pick me apart at times on here, especially when we're solo. It works great. But don't forget to ask your apprentices what's working in their training.
And not only what's working, what's not.
That's it. And that's the key is like, yeah, what am I saying whenever you tune out and you just check out and you quit learning from me? What am I doing? What do I need to change? What can make it better? What really sucks that I need to get rid of?
And Randy, another thing, when you've got a group of apprentices, don't always ask the best one.
No.
He's going to get it anyway. He's like, look, I'm going to learn no matter what you say.
Yep.
Ask the one that's not enough. Ask the one who's last in class. Say, hey, look, what is it that I do that loses you?
Yep.
And it's like, man, when you read directly out of the book. I used to hate going to Plumbers Continuing Education because there were some instructors that they opened the book and read it word for word. And you're sitting there, you're trying to keep up, and all of a sudden you're like.
We had one instructor that was kind of that way, and he had a monotone voice.
Might be the same one I'm talking about.
It probably was.
Maybe.
We'll check after.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, like most people cannot learn that way. Oh, I have to teach it. Y'all got to listen to it. Blah, blah, blah. No, just tell us to read the chapter and just shut up and sit down, please. Like, we don't want to listen to your monotone. And I just started reading ahead is what I got to do. Tune him out and just read the chapter. It worked better for me.
And the good thing is that the feedback loops, they keep the training fresh and very effective.
Yes.
If you'll ask them what they're learning and what they don't learn or how they learn, how you do it, how you shouldn't do it, it lets you improve the way you are. And remember, we all want to teach these guys to be better. Now, over in the comments, Andrew Lockhart jumped back in and says, I mean this, he should have called you and communicated when you're late. It's your responsibility and your job to be honest with the customer. I do multifamily service in San Antonio. It's so crucial to be on time.
Yes.
Amen, brother.
Love it.
Small Cap Trader says, I'm thinking about changing careers. I'm very handy and want to know what is worth getting into at 46 years old. Well, first of all, it's what you enjoy. If I were to even try to get into electrical right now, I wouldn't like it. I love plumbing. I could possibly get into HVAC, and I understand HVAC is 90% electrical, but it's also the mindset of figuring out what's wrong with the rest of it. So I'm a certified HVAC tech, so I know about it. I've just never really done it, but it's something that I would love doing. So I look at it that way. So figure out which trade is best for you. If you go to my YouTube channel, Roger Wakefield Plumbing Education, the top right, I ask you things about what kind of plumber you want to be. But then you can also look at, but do I want to be a plumber or an electrician or an HVAC technician or a roofer or an IoT person that understands the Internet of Things and can walk in smart homes and make them talk to each other?
Yeah, like that. Like we're about to lead into a specialty that's very interesting, and I've got a different way of thinking of doing it. But there's so many things out there, and 46. That you're not too old to change. You can benefit from any trade out there. What are your major goals of jumping into a trade? What's the exit strategy in your plan?
Yeah.
And I would look at that, and that should help kind of guide to where you want to go and what you need to put in. But like MEP trades take a little extra on the front end, but they pay big on the long end. So kind of keep that in mind, and don't forget that either, because like I hear a lot of people dogging them because it's like, oh, you got to put in these years of training. It flies by, honestly. And you're 46. I probably don't have to tell you that. 5 years actually isn't that long.
Right.
I went in whenever I was 19, and it was like, man, 5 years seems like forever. But by the end, it was like, crap, that was actually really quick. But the benefits of it are huge. So don't tune that out.
And it stays with you forever.
That's it.
All right, specialty. Innovative plumbing solutions for commercial projects.
Yeah.
Now, commercial's pretty much all you ever did.
For the most part, I did some residential
service
for a
with
couple
me or
years.
family or something like
did
that.
some service helping people, but not normal. Commercial's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And commercial plumbing, it isn't standing still. We're seeing massive innovations coming. Smart valves that detect flow changes. I installed flow meters all my life, so I knew that was kind of in softwares and programs.
Yeah.
But now it's valves that actually do all the thinking itself. It doesn't have to be tied into a full, complete system and building automation system. It's simpler now.
Mm-hmm.
PEX expansion systems for big box installs, sensor-based faucets that minimize waste.
Okay, wait. We talked about that last week or the week before.
We did.
And you said that, I didn't like it in the beginning, but then I understand. You put your hand under it, water comes on, you pull your hand out, it stops.
Correct.
Except at the Denver airport.
There's times that it doesn't work.
I stuck my hands around this faucet, it came on, I grabbed the paper towels, I start drying it, and I'm watching that faucet run. I sat there.
Oh, it wouldn't stay.
And it wouldn't stop. And it keeps running, and I'm like trying to kick the countertop, move it, reach up and tap it, anything. And it's a sensor. It's not me tapping it, doesn't bother it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it sat there and ran and ran and ran. I thought, you know what? It's not doing good here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
That does suck.
I'm just
hate
calling it
faulty
out.
equipment. Hate
Sorry,
faulty equipment.
Denver Airport.
But the biggest gains, honestly, faster installs, easier maintenance, and long-term efficiency. But you can create that specialty where you're the person going into outdated commercial places and you're adding some of these things into place for them for disasters. Like, it didn't dawn on me really, like, thinking about it as to they're a pain in the butt. I hate those faucets to an extent. But when there's 1 million people coming through that place in a quarter or a month, whatever, that's a lot of water saved by it not just running.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Like, at home, have what you want. Waste whatever you want, I guess. It's your house. But do you have to? Do you turn the water off while you're brushing your teeth? I do. Why not? Save whatever little bit we can.
Mm-hmm.
That makes my filter last longer. It helps a lot of things. But there was a major retailer that cut their maintenance budget by 30% after switching to new system designs. Okay, and these solutions, they're not experimental. They're working in schools, stadiums, high rises right now. It's all there. It's becoming normal installs now. So if you're going back to old places and retrofitting them, that can be your specialty, your little spot that you go in and help people bring it more current.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're still using the same methods from 20 years ago, it's time to look at what's out there, guys. It's time to get current and let's step up to the new ways of doing things. There's a lot of automation in there. Start to learn it.
And I love it. Me being a lead AP, I'm like, man, what can we do to build a greener building? And it's everything from green rooftops to using the right stuff. But guys, I love it. I get really, really excited about it. And I love what you talk about. A lot of people are still doing what we did 20 years ago. And I talk about best practice groups all the time. And most best practice groups are teaching stuff they taught 35 years ago. And it's like, look, I'm designing a best practice group that has AI automation, that teaches more real marketing, not just yellow pages, phone books, radio and TV. It teaches social media. So I'm working on some cool stuff too. But I'm going to jump over into social media spotlight because we're talking about Replumb today. Today's social media spotlight goes to @Replumb. So just check out Replumb on YouTube. This plumbing pro is killing it on Instagram and TikTok with real world tutorials, fix-it walkthroughs, and hilarious takes on the plumbing life. Blends the education with entertainment, and his audience eats it up. If you're a plumber looking to build your brand, go follow Replumb. He's a great example on how to stay relevant, how to teach, and how to grow a following, all the while doing what you love, which may be plumbing.
I think he learned from you. Description, just a plumber plumbing, guys.
There you go.
Just a plumber
That's all it is.
plumbing.
That is. I'll go back to that.
Okay. 720,000 subs
Okay.
with over 675 million views.
Gotta love it.
He does long form and shorts. Long forms aren't super long, but it's a guided walkthrough on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Love his presentation
You
here.
bet.
It's just pretty. It's clear. Here's what you're going to learn. Here's how you do these things. That's how a lot of people start on socials, guys. But one of the fun parts with Replumb here is his shorts. And he'll go through as he's doing
A job.
he'll film it while he's doing it. And then he'll go back and he'll record a comical voiceover. It's educational,
And hilarious.
yet so entertaining. Love when he called you up. These old guys are going to crap at me. And that's about how he sounds on it. It is hilarious because if you've been on the trades for a while, you know how them old men
You
love to gripe at anything you do that's different than how they do it.
Absolutely.
So it's really cool. And guys, it's just him going through here doing jobs, little projects, big projects. He does a little bit of everything, and he goes through here and just kind of shows it off, films what he's doing, and then does that voiceover after. So I think it's a good way to get into it, grow pretty quick. Looky there, a little mother flusher sticker on that bucket.
Gotta love it.
But guys, they're out there doing good things, and that's why I wanted to show them off today. You can really grow pretty quick on socials.
I go show him up here, lifting a hot water heater like a man. There you
Yeah.
go. Does it show him
Let's
actually
see.
doing
We're
it?
gonna do it.
I like
Oh,
those
wait,
little
that one-
pumps too. I
Did
know.
it go
Was
to a
that showing?
different video?
It looks like it did.
Yeah, 'cause the video I clicked.
Yeah, I'd say go
I
back.
watched that one the other day. Yeah. Shorts. Right here. Try one more time, guys.
There
we
he
go.
goes.
Oh, and then it kicks back and it goes to a different one.
Oh, I wonder why it does
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Nothing's goofing.
Oh well.
But guys, check him out. Got to meet him a couple different times at trade shows. Good guy, man.
Yeah, doing some neat
Doing
stuff.
some cool stuff.
It's fun. We love what we get to do. In the past 2 days, I've done 2 podcast interviews. A former HVAC company that she goes through the process of how they started it, how they built it, how they grew it, and then selling it. Multi-million-dollar company, got up to $100 million a year. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what growing a business is all about.
Releases in 8 days.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be good. Had a guy come in today, a plumber from North Carolina, has literally gone over to Nicaragua and plumbed there to help bring fresh water to people.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm like, you know what, man, we get to do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
We have met, and it's funny because he said, yeah, I'm going back there in August, and I'm going to go, and I'm thinking, man, I wonder if I can
Come along.
sneak down to Nicaragua. Just go down there for a few days and plumb.
Yeah.
I mean,
Be cool.
that would be neat. But, we get to do some really, really cool stuff. And I think that we get to do it because of what I've done on YouTube. And I got to tell you, social media has completely changed my life. I've got to meet some of the neatest people. I've got to be on Dr. Phil. I got to be on the Today Show. I got to go to New York for the Chris Cuomo show and meet Mike Rowe. I have got to do some of the neatest things in the world. But it all started because of YouTube. So whatever niche, industry, trade, profession, career you're in, YouTube can change your life too. Because there's somebody out there that's searching for information to find out how do they become the person that gets found for that. Anybody here right now can go search plumbing on YouTube, and you're going to find me. You are. It's going to happen. But what I'll tell you is, I did this to grow a business. I started growing a plumbing company by using social media. And if I can do it, you can too. I can teach you. I can show you. We've got a Kickstart YouTube program that shows you step by step how to start a channel, build a channel, grow a channel, everything, how to make money on a channel. But it starts with a free webinar. And the webinar is basically, you don't have to have the most expensive equipment to start. You don't have to have 1 million followers. You don't have to be getting 1 million views. You can make money on social media. And to me, it started with YouTube because I love that I can make long form content and cut it and repurpose it everywhere else. So if you want to learn more about YouTube, how to use it, how to start it, and how to grow it, go to www.justmattroger.com. Watch the webinar.
Yeah. Go to it. Check it out, guys. You can start.
You really can.
He was old when he started.
I was very old. Matter of fact,
Getting older.
When I started, I literally thought that I was going to learn Facebook because at 54, that's all social media is.
Yeah.
But guys, with what I've learned, what I've grown, and what I've done, to teach y'all how to do that and teach you how to make money doing it, to me is fantastic. So, Randy, our other sponsor, besides me, is you.
Yep.
League Pro.
We would like to thank League Pro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks. They let us get to come in here and hang out and talk trades for an hour Monday through Fridays.
Yes, they do.
Unless I'm doing some training out there, and then you get this guy.
Then it's just me.
But Leak Pro manufactures the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. If you're a plumber out there, I suggest checking out the complete kit. It comes with both pieces of equipment that we build for indoor and outdoor coverage, but it's a business in a box. Visit our site, leak.pro, and check out the complete kit. But if you're not familiar with how to do leak detection and you really do want to add it in-house and take it over so that you quit losing out on leak detection jobs, give me a call. I do a 2-day in-person training here just outside of Dallas, Texas, where we'll go through, teach you how to locate lines, pinpoint locate leaks under the slab, outside of the slab, even determine where sewer systems are leaking, all from the double clean out outside. So if this interests you, give me a call at 1-8888-LEAK-PRO. I'd be happy to discuss the equipment or the training with you.
And the cool thing about it is, social media changes your life. And anybody could, a year and a half ago, scored and say, yeah, I'm never going to be on there.
Yep.
Because the opportunities are fantastic. And if you want to do it, you can. So I know that today's Friday. The most accidents that happen on a job are Friday and Monday. So instead of thinking about what you're doing this weekend, what your plans are, I want you to think about how do you get everybody on your crew, everybody on your floor, everybody on your team, whatever it is, how do you get everybody home safe today? And maybe it's just walking through saying, hey, let's slow down. Let's keep our area clean. Focus on what we're doing. We get out of here in 4 or 5 hours. But guys, whatever you do out there today, do it safe and have fun.
Everybody, happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in this week. Y'all, come in Monday. Hang out with this guy. He's going to get lonely without me. I just know he is.
I know. I'll make right.
Guys, get out there. Hit it effing hard the rest of the day. You know we will. And have a great weekend. Bye, y'all.
See ya.